Grumpy old man.
Hi, welcome.
Oh my God, why?
Well,
Yeah, come on, Pete, please.
welcome to Grumpy Old Man talking about, this time, Vandenberg. And of course, it's all about Adrian Vandenberg, which his name is of course Adje van den Berg, but that didn't sound too international enough, so it became Vandenberg. A little sidestep, before Vandenberg, he played with Jaap Dekker.
Oh, that I don't have.
Yep, no, I don't have
boogie-
either.
boogie-woogie.
A boogie-woogie
Yeah.
piano player, and then he started his own band. Enter Teaser.
The preparation
Great.
for this episode is really...
Teaser, which was sort of, in my ears, a sort of Bad Company free
Yeah.
blues rock.
Good singer, huh?
Oh, great singer, absolutely. But excellent band.
I remember, I think we saw them as a support act from a band, I thought, in the Ede Hall.
I didn't see that, but it's
I can't remember.
AC/DC or something.
Maybe. Yeah?
I don't
Maybe,
know.
I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, great band.
Great band. I saw them live, this band live in Weesp.
In the POC. Yeah.
POC.
Yeah.
And that was great. This was a venue for, I think, 200-300 people, and there were 150 or something.
Oh, yeah.
Not too many people, but it was an excellent concert.
Yeah.
He played really good. Then came a sort of transition. Of course, the new wave of British heavy metal came on, and in the slipstream of that also Michael Schenker, who started his own band. And then at one point he changed the lineup of that band, Teaser, and played a gig you saw.
Almost by coincidence, in a very small venue under the name of Teaser. And I thought, what is this a Dutch band? Because it was such an international sound. Yeah. And I know I was shocked. I remember telling you I seen his new band, and the singer also reminded me for the looks of Carrie Bardens, the singer from Michael Schenker. This great drummer with a very fast kick drums, rototoms. Very functional bass player, Dick Kemper. We knew him already, Dick Kemper, the bass player, from another Dutch band, Turbo. This is Dick Kemper.
Dick Motorhome Kemper.
Dick Motorhome Kemper. Also very good backing vocals. And so, yeah, I was because, yeah, of course we had a few maybe hard rock bands, but this was really international with another band, Bodine. But we maybe talk about it later. Yeah, that's it. I saw them and I was smashed away by it.
Yeah, and not too long after that show, they changed the name to Vandenberg.
Yeah. And then they also were managed by Kees Baars.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Journalist.
We already talked about him in another episode. He is one of the very few journalists who paid attention to the more heavier side of music. And he indeed was asked to manage Vandenberg, and of course Teaser was that the band before Vandenberg was pushed enormously by a guy I mentioned in another episode, Alfred Lagarde, which was a hard rock DJ who had 1 hour of hard rock music on Dutch radio once in a week on a Tuesday. And hooray, hooray, he pushed also Vandenberg, of course. And later on, by the way, there was a lady called Hanneke Kapper who also did a hard rock show. So there were 2 hard rock shows. On Tuesday we had Alfred and on Wednesday we had Hanneke. And I listened to both of them because there you could hear new stuff.
Yeah.
There wasn't internet or something to discover, and you can only pick it up through the radio. So great. Vandenberg. So then we saw them a couple of times. I don't know how much, but 5, 6 times I think. In this lineup of this album, the album made in the studio of Jimmy Page, which is also a first for for a Dutch band. They did really well, but what I find interesting in especially the first lineup of Vandenberg, it's his sound.
Yeah.
Because he used the same cocked wah, which Michael Schenker also used. So you use your wah-wah pedal not to do wah 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 wah, but you set it on one point and then you get a really sissy, thin sound and play solos through that. He did exactly the same. But later on, this disappeared, by the way. But yeah, great album. It was for Dutch heavy metal fans or hard rock fans. Was this really the band?
Yeah, and the stories were also so big that they got that record deal,
Yeah.
and that was something. Wow, a Dutch band getting a deal like that. That was also they're gonna make it.
Yeah.
And then of course with the single.
Yeah, Burning Heart. Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Big hit.
Yeah, and also in the States, I believe they had a big hit with that song. So maybe he is only known from that song. But if you only know that song, try listen to the other tracks.
Yeah.
They're great.
Yeah.
Okay. Move on.
Move on.
Yep. So this is the first one. Then they did the second one. Heading for a Storm. I personally think this is a little bit better, but some people like Butch Jones don't think that's the case. But I think the production of this one, it's also recorded in the same studio as the first album. But I think the sound is a little bit better than the first one. And also great songs, Friday Night, Welcome to the Club, Heading for a Storm, etc. Really, really great.
Yeah. I remember also all those songs that they played in those little venues in. I remember de Aker, de Vriendschap en Pok, and wow man, what a great band to see live.
Absolutely. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, nou ja, then I've got, because now you like this one more. I've this one, the definitive Vandenberg, with a mix of songs from those albums.
Yeah, because because after this one, we have another album called Alibi. Mark doesn't have that. I have it on my hard disk, but that album they were pushed a little bit too much by the record company and using makeup, and the hairs got bigger and it. But and the songs were a little bit too commercial for my taste, to be honest. But still, live they played great. Yeah, I had something else in mind, but I can't remember.
Well, maybe in between you will remember. But there's also a disc 2 on this CD.
Oh, that's what I want. Sorry. Yeah, no.
I mean, really.
Of course. Adrian was asked to play in Tin Lizzy. He tried out and played there for a week or something, but he didn't like the atmosphere. I guess. And after I think this album, he also got approached by David Coverdale to play in Whitesnake, but this was just going well. They were just going to Japan and made this DVD from that gig in Japan. And it's great. So what we saw on those little tiny venues is here demonstrated in a large venue. It's great stuff.
I think also they did a lot of support acts, even for Rush.
Right.
Yeah.
And it wasn't announced. I know because we were sitting and the no idea who the support act was because there was nothing on the ticket and nobody said anything. Yeah. And so all of a sudden they were there supporting Rush. And what I know about that gig, by the way, that I don't know which tour of Rush that was. I think Signals. I think was that the sound of Vandenberg was 1.5 times as loud as Rush. So it was okay, great, and I thought, well, here we go, Rush, and it was softer. That was the first time I ever had that experience that the headliner wasn't louder than the support act.
Well, I know the Vandenberg had their own sound guy, of course, the Benno guy, and he was like this, so maybe he said, let me.
And I know exactly the words Atje said to when he left the stage in Ahoy. Are you paraplu? It's it's hard to translate, but it's
goodbye umbrella, but it rhymes. It's in Dutch. Okay. No, but on this disc you have disc 2, and these are for me are about rarities. The demo.
The demo of the first one. Right?
The demo how he got a contract. And it was recorded in a very small studio with Roel Turing, famous guy in Holland. And this I love because you hear they totally free of playing, no click track. You sometimes hear them tumbling over each other into the next part of the song, but they end always on the one, let's say. And I love that also how that Jos Zomer, he was such a great drummer, like the song with Ready For You with the double kick, and Out in the Streets with all those rolls. I know he was also a very big fan of Terry Bozzio, so he also was one of those hard rock drummers with a kind of jazz rock like breaks on his set.
Didn't you discuss with him the color of his...
Okay. I was playing in my first symphonic rock band, 80 or something, Scarab. And Scarab, there was also, I was playing there with our friend Michiel, beautiful Rickenbacker bass and Moog Towers bass. But anyway, we had in that band a keyboard player, and then Peter, the keyboard player, swapped houses with the wife of Bert Hering. They swapped houses.
Just we didn't mention his name, but Bert Hering is the vocalist for Vandenberg.
Yeah, great singer. And so then we kind of knew each other, and then Bert sometimes passed by in our rehearsal space. On that time I had rototoms. Rototoms, they were all I told in earlier episodes, with iron spokes like things, always black. And at one point I thought, no, maybe it's nice to paint them white. So I brushed them with a paintbrush, brushed them white. And then later on we went to a gig from Vandenberg, and suddenly your Sommer had all white rototoms. So I said, maybe Beck told him or something. How is that possible? Later on I played a gig in Paradiso, and your Sommer was also there with a band he was playing. It was long after Vandenberg. I don't remember the name anymore from that band.
No excuse?
And then,
No excuse?
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Okay.
Somewhere in the 90s, I think. And so then I had this little talk. I said, but he said no. He decided it on his own. So, well, I will believe him. So we both had the idea of painting our toms white. But he was a much better drummer than me, man. Jesus, what a drummer that was. Great. And a really nice guy, I mean, they ended up with all those quarrels.
We're going to come there.
Yeah,
yep.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So.
Yeah. Was that my only story? Yeah, okay, yeah.
Okay, then Adrian decided to. Oh, sorry, no. Bert Hering left the band, and then they had to find somebody else. So they found another guy singing. I forgot his name, but he was also in a sort of vocal group with Gordon later on. Peter Struik, right? And he was called Peter Strikes. Really international. And I saw that lineup also, and it wasn't that bad, I must say. He did sing all those songs pretty good. But still, Adrian wasn't convinced, and he quitted the whole Vandenberg situation and stepped into the adventures with Whitesnake. There he played for some time, and he also did a album with Rudy Sarzo and Tommy Aldridge and I forget all those names. Another American guy, and did an album called Manic Eden, which roughly steps back to that teaser period. It's more bluesy, it's not really hard rock, it's a little Hendrix type of stuff. But nice stuff. Then his career continued with Whitesnake, and then Whitesnake disbanded, and he did a long time nothing but painting. He wanted to be with his family.
I also did all the logos and stuff.
Oh yeah. All the artwork is
Yeah.
all by his hand, indeed. And then he was asked to make a song for FC Twente, a football
Soccer
club.
Soccer club.
Soccer club. And he called that Vandenberg, and then Bert Hering, the guy who sang in Vandenberg, and Dick Kemper started a lawsuit against Adrian because he used the name Vandenberg, and they thought they also had the rights on that name. They lost and about 3 times, I think.
For crying out loud, it was his own name.
Yeah, but they said no, it's based upon Vandenberg's airbase. Okay, never mind. Then Adrian started again with another band called Vandenberg's Moon Kings, which is a sort of continuation of that Manic Eden stuff. It's more bluesy, it's hard rock, but not as metal or hard rocky as the original Vandenbergs, but also nice albums. There's also a acoustic one. I don't have that, but also nice. I saw this also twice. Nice, great band.
Yeah.
Then he thought, well, maybe because the singer of Moon Kings, which is also an incredibly good singer, he was a farmer and he couldn't get away from his farm. So everything, if they toured, they had to rearrange things so he could go back home and do some farming and then go to the gigs. But that's with the European tour, that's rather messy to do that. So he disbanded the whole Moon Kings thing and started Vandenberg again under his name with the same logo. Vandenberg 2020. Great stuff. Ronnie Romero sings on this one. That's the guy who also sang for Rainbow and does countless other projects. And when they were about to start something of a tour, COVID hit and then everything was shut down. That was too bad, but yeah. So this album isn't maybe that promoted, or so, but it's a great album, and Ronnie Romero sings really good on this one, and it's a continuation of the old Vandenberg, but with more Whitesnake influences, I think.
I didn't know this stuff, and you gave it to me yesterday, so I listened to it. Yeah, great album. Heavy.
Yeah, wow. Really heavy. Yeah. And then after that one,
and a good singer.
Yeah, very good singer. And then, but Ronnie Romero, of course, quitted Vandenberg when they didn't play live, etc. So Adrian had to find another, and thank God he found Mats Leven. It's a Swedish guy, and made this album, Sin. That's the last Vandenberg album he made, and that is a continuation of this one, but maybe a little bit more Whitesnakey. Yeah, it starts also so heavy with that song. I must say, well, who am I to have critics, but I like this singer a bit more. I don't know. If I was a producer from this band, I would say to the singer, you have a great voice, you are a great singer, don't overdo it. Have a cup of tea and something like he's... You know, that every time I do. But the songs and the Jesus, man, it really exploded in the room yesterday when I put it on. Well,
wow.
Of course, Adrian isn't going to get any younger, but I'm surprised he still makes those songs. So,
Now, I have one little story. I was playing in a band, and in that time we did. It was sponsored by Marlboro, the cigarette brand, and we did a cover tour. We did Iggy Pop, and then we played in a little venue in the eastern part of Holland. And who was on the front row? Adrian Vandenberg with a big smile, and it was Jesus Christ, man! It was, one of my heroes from the old days. So, well, he stayed there for half the gig even, and I was getting nervous with each song. Jesus. But that was nice. He was headbanging there, and he's a nice guy. I think I never met him, but
I have met him one time, also in Paradiso, with a girlfriend of mine, and he was quite tall, so and she was quite short, so hi. Nice guy. Yeah. Really humble, and nothing fancy about him or
no,
something.
no. That is why so ugly always with those bands. That you know, you have these nice guys, and Jos was a nice guy, I think, and then suddenly all the dynamic changes, and it's about money and stuff and egos and. Okay, and I think those guys who played in that band have to be very thankful to Adrian Vandenberg that they could play with a guitar player like that and with a composer from all that songs.
Yep.
So.
I agree.
Okay.
That's it.
That's it, huh?
That's it.
Pete?
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. See you next time.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye. It was wonderful, bravo!
I love that.
Yeah, it was great.
It was pretty good.
Well, it wasn't bad.
Well, there were parts of it that weren't very good.
It could have been a lot better.
I didn't really like it.
It was pretty terrible.
It was bad.
It was awful.
We're doomed.
We're dead already.